Are you troubled by strange noises in the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Just pick up the phone and call the professionals.
Call the Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you.
Franchises available soon. Call for details.
Whoa! Russell, hey man.
You near the East Wing?
Yep.
By the new Ghoster exhibit?
Yeah, why?
There's something headed your way.
Wait. I hear something. I'm gonna take a look.
Want to hear something really creepy? I was reading about Shandor, the guy who donated most of the Gozer stuff. He was into the occult, supernatural. Weird dude.
Well, why don't we talk about it some other time? Any other time. Ah! Hey, you can't be in here. Stop!
If that intro didn't pump you up, chances are you're not a fan of the Ghostbusters franchise. If, like me, you grew up with the Ghostbusters theme song, then this video game was made for you. This is one of the best licensed properties in the industry still to this day. The fact that Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and most of the entire crew did voice work for this game is surprising, considering 20 years passed between Ghostbusters 2 and Ghostbusters the video game. And these actors didn't miss a beat. It feels like the Ghostbusters characters never went away. I might be a huge fanboy, but I believe that this video game could be the plot of Ghostbusters 3 and it will make for a fantastic movie. The storyline here is superb, and I just don't want to spoil any details whatsoever. You really need to find the time to play this hidden gem before the reboot hits theaters. While the story is good enough on its own, the game plays just like it should. It plays like a regular third-person shooter, but it adds many elements made famous by the movies. Capturing ghosts is the main appeal here, and I found it to be as much fun as Luigi's Mansion. A classic game no doubt heading to a future Halloween special. Plus, the fact that you revisit classic sets from the movies like the library, and that you battle all the famous monsters and ghosts from the first two movies is awesome. Yes, that Stay Puft Marshmallow is back. Ghostbusters the video game features 3 difficulty levels. The only one I ever played was the hardest mode called Professional. Although it features a few frustrating sections, it's the preferred method of play in my opinion if you want the best gameplay experience. That challenge really recreates the epic feeling of despair of the movies where everything is going down the drain. Since these characters are so damn hilarious, I found that the challenge never got to a point where I felt like breaking my controller in half. Trophy and achievement hunters will adore this game as it has some pretty neat accomplishments for you to pop. Unfortunately, the online portion of the game is no longer available. Atari closed down its servers back in 2012, so be warned, the Platinum Trophy is no longer obtainable because of this. It's hard to explain what makes Ghostbusters the video game such an incredible experience. If you want more details on the game, be sure to check out the full written review. A link should be in the description down below. I'm really not the biggest fan of AG remakes, but if there ever was a game from last generation I'd like to be ported over to current consoles, it would have to be this one. I feel like many of you might have passed on this game and it deserves a second chance. In the meantime, check back tomorrow for a weird little Nintendo DS title as we continue our 2015 Halloween special.
Yeah, perfect. See? That's a big wow. That'll teach that pitiful goop sack to slime Pete Venkman. And by extension, you.